How did 49ers QB Purdy perform in the preseason finale against the Raiders? That's the question on everyone's mind today. Well, let's get into it. Purdy seemed to find his rhythm, showing improved chemistry with the offense and key players like George Kittle and Deebo Samuel. He managed to complete 9 out of 16 passes for 96 yards. Not too shabby, eh? But let's not ignore the elephant in the room, the interception. Yes, it happened. But remember, this is preseason, a time for ironing out the kinks. And compared to previous games, the offense looked more in sync, more like a well-oiled machine ready to take on the season. So in a nutshell, while there were some brilliant plays, there were also mistakes. But hey, that's football for you. And what about the 49ers rushing attack? It was an interesting show, to say the least. There was a notable absence of powerhouses Kyle Juszczyk and Christian McCaffrey. Yet, even without these key ingredients in the mix, the rushing attack showed potential. It was like watching a chef whip up a dish even when they're missing a couple of spices. Now let's shine a spotlight on running back Jordan Mason. He stood out in the crowd, his performance raising a few eyebrows and, of course, questions about the team's running back depth. It was as if he was saying, "Hey, don't forget about me." His standout performance was like a plot twist in a blockbuster movie, unexpected but intriguing. So, even with key players missing, the rushing attack showed promise. It's like a cake without icing, still good, but can be so much better. Let's hope for a full lineup soon. So, what does this all mean for the upcoming season? Well, it's clear that the 49ers preseason finale against the Raiders has set the bar high. Their overall performance has sparked a wave of optimism among fans and critics alike. With the offense showing improved chemistry, key players like Brock Purdy making their mark, and the rushing attack promising to take on a life of its own, there's a lot to look forward to. Sure, there were a few missteps, but let's not forget that Rome wasn't built in a day. The potential is there, and with more practice and a full lineup, this team could really be something special. Now, let's turn to the man of the hour, Brock Purdy. In a recent interview, he said, "We were all in a rhythm." That's a promising insight, isn't it? It suggests a team that's starting to click, to find its groove. And if they can carry that rhythm into the regular season, well, we might just have a symphony on our hands. In the words of our man Purdy, we were all in a rhythm. And if they keep up this rhythm, boy, are we in for a treat this season.